Yo, what is going on with all you guys? So as you all know, the Pluto X Baby Pluto tape just dropped with Uzi and Future. So in today's video, I'm going to try and do a beat in that style, something hard in like the Southside drum pattern or something. If you aren't already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and turn on bell notifications to never miss a video from me. And yeah, please follow me on social media. Links will be in the description, and let's get into the video. So I start with like this little bit of melody. It's pretty simple pattern. So yeah, it's just a synth poly love harp from Omnisphere, and I'm gonna add another Omnisphere now. Let's go for a synth pluck. Okay, I like the sound of this one. It's like quite like an ambient one, and I'm just gonna lay down some like simple little pattern to go along with this. So I'm happy with that. It just follows the pattern nice. Lower the velocities of these half notes, and I'm just going to up the attack just to make it a little less clicky. Like that. That's perfect.
It's perfect.
Yeah, I'm going to add some one shots or something now just to save on CPU. So I'm going to try this one and just lay down some like chords. So it sounds a little boring like that to me. I'm going to maybe like try and change it up and change the chord here. So it's really getting that like ambient atmospheric feel, like sort of like virtual synthy. Now I'm gonna add another sound, find another one shot. Let's try this 80s synth and just lay down some pattern to go along with the notes, all that are already there. Something like that's pretty cool. So I feel like I could do to add another pad just to like add some more background to it. That's like perfect.
It's perfect.
Right, so I want to add one more sound, and I kind of know what I want it to go like, so we'll just try and find something. I like this one. It's real like ambient. So yeah, we'll try and add something at the end here. I kind of want it to just like lead into the next thing. Let's try triplets. So that's real nice, like leading into the next section. I think everything together, when I put like effects on it, will sound like fine. So I think I'm going to leave it there for the melodies. So the tip I would give for the melodies in this style is just have them ambient, like a little virtual, a little synthy, and just keep the pattern simple and just keep layering them. And you have to be able to picture drums over them. So now I'm just going to mix these sounds. So I'm happy with how I've mixed all those. Now I'm going to render them out as audio files and just switch it up from there. So for the layout, I have just everything playing at once. Then for the second half, I pitched down the end part. As well as this middle part here. The 80 synth. So it just sits nicer. Then for this part, I just added an EQ on the main melody and created an automation clip just to make it a little less present. And now I'm going to use that for the verse part. Now I'm going to render all these out real quick. So now I have everything here. What I'm going to do is send it to a mixer track, pitch it down some probably, and speed it up a little. So now I have this as the main melody. So now I'm going to crack straight on with the drums. All drums used today are out of the Kavan Dignam Drum Collection Volume 1. As usual, link will be in the description for that, as will the link for my PASTEL sample library, which is 25 slapping samples featuring live guitar. Go grab those if you're looking for new sounds or samples. Start out with a clap. Just put it, use this easy clap and just put it in main place. Gonna go for a sizzle drum bounce on this one, I think. Let's add another snare. Let's try and add this one and add it just on the 1 maybe. Oh, okay. I like that. I really like that. Maybe pitch it up a little. Okay, that could be fire. I'm just going to leave it in for right now. I kind of like where it's going. Now I'm just going to grab an 808. Obviously got to be the spins if I'm going for that Southside style. Turn up the outer touch and cut itself. And then just start laying down a pattern. Okay, I like that. See how that sounds? Maybe like this. Okay, that could be fire. And then I'm just going to change it in the second half. Maybe a triplet here. I'm going to put all this in the correct key right now. And then just see how that sounds. Pitch the melody down one more just to make it sound a little more appropriate with the 808. That's better. So this 808 is pretty crazy, like real 808 Mafia style. Now I'm just going to get a simple hi-hat. Use one called Sizzle, as this is Southside type beat, and just 2-step it and turn up the outer touch. Now I'm going to start going kind of crazy with these hats. So I'm happy with that first half of the bar. So I'm going to paste this over and just change parts of it. Maybe add like little droplet ones here. So I really like that, so I'm going to paste that over. Alt R to randomize the velocities just a touch. And then all these velocities down here, I'm just going to roll them down a touch. That's hard. Add a kick in there, just to accent some notes. Don't want to go too crazy with it this time. Don't like that. That's hard. Add an open hat on the 1. Gonna use this glue one. This has been like my go-to open hat to put on the 1 at the minute. Gonna add another one as like a more repetitive one. Use one called Basic. Now add some snares. Might layer the clap and the snare first of all. And use this most common snare. It's like a typical Southside snare, and just start laying down some bounce snares. Maybe a snare roll at the end. I'm loving doing snare rolls at the minute. There's this one called Wheezy Special. And then just try and add a little pattern on the end here. Something like that's pretty cool. Up them all, Lil. That sounds so cool. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna leave it there for drums. Like that bounce is perfect for me right now. I'm gonna send them all to the mixer track for a little mixing. Might try a little effect tricks on the hats and just add a little bit of bounce. Now I'm just going to lay the track out real simple. So the layout's pretty simple. I just have this as the intro, which then comes into the drums. Kicking this backwards snare taken out, and the open hat. Kick comes in, then the backwards snare, then the little break here into chorus. And then I took the hats out for the like second part of the chorus at the start. So the little synth thing ends up like leading into this hi-hat sort of. Then a little break here before the verse. And then it's just repeated over again. And yeah, it's super hard track like Southside would produce for Uzi. So that is how I would make a beat for Uzi and Future's new tape, Pluto x Baby Pluto, in the style of Southside. So if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on bell notifications. Please follow me on social medias, links will be in the description. And my PASTEL sample library is $20 featuring live guitar. Link is also in the description for that, as well as my drum collection volume 1, slapping drums for $15. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.